I don't think even Judge Dredd would be tough enough for Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, so judges facing death penalty in Saudi Arabia for being too soft on human rights, and I alluded to this earlier on in the show. And this is, basically, if judges didn't give strict enough sentences, they can now face the death penalty because they're trying to impose their culture. Now, I'm not saying I agree. I just want to see what you do. Now, I'm not saying I agree with their treatment of, for example, women, but if you did, just for devil's advocate, because we're Ofcom regulated, and I know you guys are going to say the opposite, if you did have to keep your society going a certain way and run it the way you wanted, one way might be to have high treason laws under threat of the death penalty. So, you know what I mean? You know, like, what if we had, like, people who collaborated a bit too much with the EU in the negotiations? If that was treason,
well,
it wouldn't have happened. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but one of the judges, Leo, had put loads of people to death, including a minor.
But
so how tough?
Not enough.
Not enough. You only put 100 to death.
Yeah. And there's mass executions with like 81 people executed in one day in March 2022 under this Islamist theocracy, which we seem to be importing to the UK, by the way, through Wahhabist.
This is what I don't get, though. I thought the whole point was that under its new leader, Saudi Arabia was meant to be liberalising, but that doesn't seem to be what this is about.
Liberalising can mean different things. So
they're very liberal with the death penalty. They like dole it out.
But women can attend them.
Oh, OK, but they can't drive there.
They can't drive there unless they're with a cousin. But, yeah, you can go to the cinema. You might be able to get a beer in a hotel. But, you know, to keep balance, they've got to keep everybody happy. So more public executions.
I see what you mean as well. They're having sports events as this sports washing. It's like, hey, they're all cool now. And it's like, oh, by the way, we're killing judges. Yeah. Don't look at that.
It's not a good look.
I just wonder if, you know, the things that happen in this culture will make people on the left in this country wonder if multiculturalism is such a great idea. Maybe there are some cultures that, you know, are better suited to the UK that don't involve killing people.
Food for thought. Thank you so much, Leo.